And you know what time it is. We've compiled a list of 6 things you should know. And first up on our list is a new study that's showing a connection between hot tea and cancer. The American Cancer Society report found drinking 2 cups of tea at more than 140 degrees almost doubles your chance of esophageal cancer, but that temperature is key. Yeah, it is thought the heat may damage the esophagus, creating repeated injuries that lead to throat cancer in the same way smoke, alcohol, and acid reflux do. The bottom line is you can likely keep drinking your tea, coffee, and cocoa without a problem. Just keep that temperature down. Just let it cool down a little bit. That's usually what I do. I pour my coffee, then I forget about it. Yes. Come back and it's cold, so I'm doing myself a favor. I'm the same way. I take like 1 or 2 sips and I'm like, yeah, it's hot. I'm just going to let it, and then I forget about it for like an hour and a half. And then it's too cold. Then it's like 70 degrees. Well, no throat cancer for us, luckily. And number 2 on our list says postpartum depression affects hundreds of thousands of women worldwide, and now the FDA has approved a drug specifically intended for its treatment. Meredith Wood has the details on this breakthrough in today's Health Minute.
For the first time ever, the FDA has announced its approval of a drug to treat postpartum depression. The drug is called Zulresso. It's an intravenous infusion of brexanolone administered in a single 60-hour IV drip. Postpartum depression affects an estimated 1 in 9 new mothers after childbirth. Without treatment, symptoms can last for months or years. In the past, treatment options have included counseling and antidepressants. But antidepressants can take weeks to take effect. In clinical trials, Zulresso has been shown to take effect within hours of the infusion. The trials were conducted in 2016 and 2017 across 30 locations and involved more than 200 women who displayed symptoms of postpartum depression. Of the women who were given Zulresso, half no longer displayed signs of clinical depression, and 75% saw at least a 50% improvement in their symptoms. 94% had not relapsed at a 30-day follow-up. Common side effects include headache, dizziness, and excessive sleepiness. Sage Therapeutics, the company that developed the treatment, estimates the drug will cost between $20,000 and $35,000 per treatment. For today's Health Minute, I'm Meredith Wood. And number 3 on our Thursday list, allergy season arrives at the end of cold and flu season, and here's how to tell the difference between allergies and a common cold for when your child gets the sniffles. Doctors say kids with allergies will typically rub their face, and rubbing will come with a stuffy nose and congestion. More importantly, a cold will start to improve, so if sniffles aren't going away, have your child checked by a doctor. Everything is about to be covered in pollen, is that right? Yeah, I think it already is. It's getting ridiculous out there. Yes, it's going to be painful. And number 4, judges from across Louisiana are teaching young girls about being visionary women. The National Association of Women Judges hosts its 2nd annual local conference this week. Yeah, this year's theme is Champions of Perseverance, Persistence, and Progress. The conference will tackle safety in courtrooms, domestic violence, and human trafficking. There's also a focus on mentoring.
Each year, we get an opportunity to see more students. We get to share with them the road paved to becoming a lawyer, the road paved to becoming a judge. Hopefully, it will give them the ammunition that they need, the encouragement that they need, and help them to be in place to make a difference in their nation, their community, and the world. This 3-day conference will end Friday evening with an awards dinner, and you can find stories of inspirational women on our website. Just visit arclatexhomepage.com in the section Celebrating Women. And our number 5 is talking about the number of people covered by traditional pensions. Apparently, this number is shrinking, and the federal government just made it easier for employers to get rid of them. In today's Consumer Watch, Reed Binion has a closer look at how the move could affect your retirement security.
Shrinking pensions across the country. Less employers are offering them. And now the federal government is making it easier for companies to stop issuing those monthly pension checks. This month, the Treasury Department issued a notice allowing employers to buy out current retirees from their pensions with a one-time lump sum payment, if the retiree agrees to it. That reverses Obama-era guidance that banned the practice over fears that lump sum payments often shortchange seniors. Now, advocates say the latest move is putting millions of people at risk. Pensions provide a guaranteed monthly income for as long as an employee lives in retirement. They're insured by the federal government in case companies go bankrupt and cover more than 26 million people. However, since the 80s, that number has been getting smaller and smaller. as employers move away from pensions and opt for 401k accounts instead. The reason? Pensions are expensive to maintain, and they're a big liability for companies. So should you take a payout? Experts say no, because you don't have the advanced knowledge needed to evaluate your retirement needs, and you'll likely end up spending the lump sum while still in retirement. For Consumer Watch, I'm Reed Binion.
And last but not least, allergy season is upon us, and there are also some foods that might help stop the sniffles. Researchers show a diet rich in omega-3 fatty acids may reduce asthma symptoms. You can increase your intake by eating fatty fish such as salmon, tuna, and trout.
Eat more fish. Strawberries and blueberries also contain a pigment known to combat runny noses, watery eyes, and hives, and experts say peppers and onions are a great way to keep your allergies in check.
This is literally all the stuff I love. I love strawberries, fish. I mean,
do you get
tuna?
Allergies?
No. This is why I'm at the best of my health every single day.
That's why you're eating all this good stuff.
All the good stuff. Stay with us. We're continuing our Women Empowerment series after the break.